Factsverse presents Longest Hollywood Marriages. In Hollywood, if a marriage lasts 10 years, that's impressive. For some reason, love in Hollywood just doesn't seem to last as long as it does anywhere else in the world. While the majority of celebrity marriages end in divorce, some are strong enough to stand the test of time. And here are the longest Hollywood marriages today. George Lucas and Melody Hobson. Star Wars icon George Lucas met Melody Hobson in 2006 when they were both attending a business conference. At the time, she was the chair of the board of directors at Dreamworks Animation. After meeting each other, they dated for 7 years and then announced their engagement in January of 2013. A month after getting engaged, they married at Lucas Skywalker Ranch. A month later, they had their first child via a surrogate. Eddie Murphy and Paige Butcher. Eddie and Paige never really got married, but they've been dating since 2012, and things apparently are still going strong. In May 2016, they had a daughter together named Izzy Oona Murphy. Some people believe that they've not married due to Eddie's horrible luck with marriages. Matthew McConaughey and CAMILA ALVES. Matthew met CAMILA in 2006. They were dating for around 5 years before they had their first child in 2008, who they named Levi. They had their second child, a daughter named Vida, in 2010. Matthew asked CAMILA to marry him less than a year later on Christmas Day, and she said yes. The couple were married in June 2010, and 6 months later they welcomed Livingston, their third child. Cuba Gooding Jr. and SARA KAPFER. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. met his wife SARA when they were teenagers. They have been together now for 3 decades and 22 years now as husband and wife. After getting married in 1994, the couple had 3 children together, Piper, Mason, and Spencer. Sadly, their marriage is not going to be happily ever after. The couple legally separated in 2014, and they finalized their divorce 3 years later. They agreed upon joint custody for Piper, their youngest child. Still, though, that was a long Hollywood marriage. CHRISSY Teigen and John Legend. CHRISSY and John are one of the cutest people on the planet. She is a supermodel, he's a singer, and they met in 2007 on the music video set of Stereo. John says he immediately fell in love with CHRISSY's personality, intelligence, and wittiness. The fact that she's gorgeous, I'm guessing that was a bonus. John asked CHRISSY out right away, and they dated for 4 years before getting married in 2013. They were married in Italy and welcomed their first child, Luna Simone Stevens, in 2016. Their relationship is still going strong, and they're an inspiration to people who follow them on Snapchat and Instagram. Robert De Niro and Grace Hightower. Grace was working as a hostess at Mr. Chow in London when she met Robert in 1987. They dated for 10 years before getting married. Shortly after, they had their first child, Elliot. In 1997, they filed for divorce but realized that they didn't want to be apart. The couple stopped the divorce process, and in 2004 they renewed their wedding vows. They also had a second child, Helen Grace, who they had via surrogate. Chris Noth and Tara Lynn Wilson. Chris is best known for his role as Mr. Big in Sex and the City. Tara has been in several TV shows including Frame of Mind and Law & Order Criminal Intent. The couple started dating in 2004, and in 2008 they welcomed their first child, a son named Orion. The couple married in April of 2012, and they have been happy and going strong ever since. Tina Turner and ERWIN Bach. Tina Turner's first marriage was a tumultuous one. Her first husband, Ike, beat her. Tina didn't try to hide it either, and she became an advocate for domestic abuse. In 1985, she met ERWIN at an EMI record label party. She was ready to find love again, and the two started dating. They've been together now for 27 years. Tina moved to Zurich to be with him, and she's been living there now for 15 years. They finally made it official when they married in a Buddhist ceremony on the shores of Lake Zurich in 2013. There was a star-studded guest list, which included Oprah Winfrey and David Bowie. Subscribe for more.